Greetings, family. Greetings. Hopefully, everybody weekend is going well. It's yours truly, King Amari, and I'm so excited about the topic of discussion that we're going to be discussing here on this week. Make sure that you tune in for our spiritual session on next week. Okay, I will be diving in on why do we believe in what we believe in, and peace and blessings. How you doing, Baba Ray Wilkerson in the building? How you doing, Elder? Thank you so much for tuning in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to challenge you in your belief system. I personally feel like when you are subscribing to any theory, any belief system, any ideology, that it holds no substance if you truly don't know the reason why you're doing what you're doing, why you're practicing what you're practicing, why you believe in what you believe in. One thing about myself that I found out, I was raised up in religion, okay? I said I was a Christian because I was raised to be a Christian, okay? It wasn't because I converted. It was because that's what I was raised to believe in, right? So what I'm saying to you is that it's a difference when you actually understand and then you become a practitioner of a spiritual system or religious system. For those who are religious, it holds more weight. It has more substance when you understand why, right? Because if you were to ask me when I was very young, who Jesus is, I would have just simply repeated what I was taught. Not from understanding, from what I was taught, from what I heard. It's not that I comprehended what I was taught. I just would have repeated what was told to me, not from a revelation standpoint, but from a memorization standpoint. So we want to talk about why do we believe in what we believe in. And I personally will only speak for myself. I don't believe in making blanketed statements. I can only tell you that I said those things because of what I was taught. Okay, not because of what I know, okay, from an awareness, from an understanding standpoint, from a revelatory standpoint, meaning it was revealed to me what I know, and it's a difference. We need to understand that when you have information, you are aware of information, but it does not mean that you understand what you are aware of. If I quoted to you an African proverb, you're aware of that proverb. You know that the proverb came from Africa. I can tell you it came from the Zulu people. Okay, now you are aware of where it came from. So now you know the region, you know the people. But does that mean that you comprehend the proverb that I quoted to you? So just because you can quote something from memorization doesn't mean you have a revelation of what you memorized or what you're quoting. So we want to get more in depth with our understanding. Peace, family. How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate that. Your name, it seems hard to pronounce, so I'll say Nicola Gullah. Okay, I'll just go with that. So I won't chop up your other name from repetition of others. Okay, so I'm not going to be on here very long. I just wanted to give you an introductory because what's going to happen is those who really seeking the truth, this ministry is for those who really want to transcend from man-made traditions and doctrines and commandments of men. This is those who really want to know. This is for those who are not caught up in their feelings. Okay, this is for those who truly want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you, and those who listen to you once you fully understand these truths. Okay, we're going to discuss a lot of things that we actually repeat, but a lot of times we repeat things that honestly we can't even really prove. We make professions, okay, where we can't even really prove that profession. We say there's no other deity out there but this one creator of everything. You know, how do we really know that? It's to get you to start thinking, and it's going to get you to start thinking beyond ink and paper. Okay, this ministry is a thought-provoking ministry. This ministry is a ministry designed for you to have a higher consciousness. It's designed for you to evolve. Okay, this is not a ministry where we teach you into prison. Okay, this is a ministry where we understand that the Supreme Creator gave you a mind to think, gave you intellect, okay, for you to use it. The Creator gave you eyes and the nose and the tongue and the mouth and all the other parts of your human anatomy for you to utilize it. And we, from this ministry, do not feel it's wrong for you to use the very intellect that the Creator gives you. I do not personally subscribe to the ideology that you will be punished forever because you use the very wisdom that the divine has given you, because man is tricky. Okay, man is manipulative. Okay, man is influenced by negative energies, elemental. Some of you may call it spookism. Okay, I have personally experienced, okay, negative energy elementals called demons. Some know as demons. I have seen demonic possession. I've experienced that myself. This is not a publicity stunt. Okay, I have experienced this. Okay, nobody from HBO is giving me any calls trying to get me to make a movie. So it's certainly not a publicity stunt. All right. You know, I'm telling you from personal experience, from actually performing an exorcism. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what I've seen on the television. Okay, I'm not telling you for what some fake tele-evangelist is doing, okay, to make money, okay, and tricking and fooling people, telling people, oh, all this stuff is coming in the mail and take my miracle water and get this rag. I'm not on here to do that. I don't play with people's emotions, okay? Once I got set free, I'm telling you, this is the best experience I ever had in my life. I am very free right now. I'm at liberty to talk about liberation because truly I don't have a form of it. I'm truly free in my mind now. And we're going to talk about these things. I'm just encourage you to tune into this series, you know, and we're going to continue to talk about this. It's the spiritual journey. It's a spiritual journey series. It's going to challenge both religious and spiritual people. I'm not biased. You understand? Because there are people that follow the spiritual path and they're very judgmental of religious people when they do the same thing. Okay? We talk about all these dimensions, these various dimensions. And the question is, have you ever been there? So if you've never been there before, then how are you so certain that these various dimensions actually exist? So some of us, we judge and we point fingers so much at the religious people when you yourself have never been there to these various realms. So if you've never been to these various realms and you never seen these other entities, then how are you so sure that these entities actually exist to yourself? So listen, I'm telling you, this is going to be a very powerful, okay, program series entitled Spiritual Journey. My queen is going to be on here too. She herself has been set free from religiosity. She actually got programs coming up this week. So, you know what I'm saying? You may just see me this week because it just hit me that, you know, she has some training that she have to do during the week. Okay. But nevertheless, though, that's the only reason why nothing is going on negative. Okay. She and I, we have a very healthy relationship. She was on the program with me on Friday, family. So we good. It's not a Facebook thing. Like I always like to tell you, you're seeing a private relationship in public. Okay, so she just has some things she's doing to level up in her knowledge in a certain arena. Okay, so I just want you to know that, because some of you, you know, some of you may be nosy, but some of you actually are truly concerned about her well-being. So for those who are truly concerned, that's what's going on. But for those who are fake, well, anyhow, nevertheless, Make sure you tune in on Monday, again at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Daylight Time. We're going to talk about these things. It's time for us to truly be free. Okay. Again, this is only for those who are transitioning past traditions and doctrines and commandments of men. They're not just quoting that verse. Okay. But they actually truly are sincere about that. They don't worship the apostles. They don't worship the prophets. They don't worship their pastors and elders or their spiritual teachers. Okay. All right. I'm talking about, this is for people, you know what I'm saying, who is ready to be broken free from these things and said, I knew there was more. I know that this thing is personal. I know I don't have to go through this mediator, this person who is interfering with my relationship with the divine, with all their dogma, with all their, in other words, their opinion that they're trying to force on me and trying to tamper with my relationship with the divine. I see, this is for you. This platform, this is a place for you where you can come with those who have transitioned from religiosity, saying, hey man, you know, I want to learn. I have visions, I have dreams, you know, I see things that has already happened. I hear things in my spirit, and what I'm hearing in my spirit actually happening. This is for those who actually, you know, are like the X-Men, if you will, you know, where you ostracize out because of your giftings. You know, you're ostracized. You don't fit in with the religious people because you're too spiritual. You don't fit in with the so-called conscious people because they're unconscious and they feel like you're dealing with spookism. This is for those of us who have a higher conscience, those of us who have had some experiences, those of us who may say things before somebody else say it, but somebody else may call it a coincidence. No, this is for those who are coming into the knowledge, having a higher conscience to understand there's no such thing as a coincidence. These things are divine. And this is for you. This is for you. This program is for you. Myself personally, I'm passionate about helping other people. And here's the reason why. Because when I was in the ministry, not in church, because ministry has never stopped. Ministry is service. So we got a religious mind about that too. And I had to get purged some religious things too still myself. Okay. So I'm telling you, it's a process. You know what I'm saying? Bad habits are not easy to break. It takes time. Some break quick, some break slower than other ones. Okay. But I'm here to say this, man, that, you know, once I got set free from those things, man, my life has been better. And when I was in Christianity, when I started to grow in my knowledge and wisdom and understanding, it was those who were around me who was stagnant, okay, because they did worship the creation rather than the creator. They said they didn't do that. They'll quote that verse, but it's always what Peter and James and John and everybody else said, and they never challenged, well, thus saith the Lord, even though even in the text it says that people lied in the name of the Lord. Yes. But you have these same people who say they want the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. But even in the text, it says that people lied in the name of the Lord, saying that the Lord has said it, but the Lord never said it. But when the preacher preached it, they got mad, which lets me know that they really wasn't genuine about receiving the truth, because they were the very ones who was doing it, lying and subscribing, you know, to things that man has said. And because man said God said it, okay, they stood on it like as if though God really did. Not having sharp enough discernment to know the differentiation between the divine and human nature, things that man is puffed up in their own mind. So again, I'm getting off of here. Make sure you stay tuned in for it. You know, again, I ran into spiritual people too, challenged them in their thinking. Okay, they themselves never had no experiences, never went there to these different places. In fact, for those who did say that they did, I stand on this. I can neither confirm nor deny it because I have never been there. How many teachers you're going to hear be honest and say, I've never experienced that? It's so many people want to sound good. You understand? And so many people that are afraid to be labeled by other human beings, okay, about their spiritual views. Well, guess what? Those of us who are children of light, we need a safe place too. And this is for those who want to come to that safe place, man. So make sure you stay tuned to this program, to these series. I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now, I truly, sincerely feel like it will set you free. I promise you, it will set you free. I know I'm not the only person who was in religion who said, wait a minute, you know, something is wrong with this picture. And something never really sat right with you. I know I'm not the only one who left religion and got into spirituality, and you discern something too about those teachers and said, wait a minute, something is not right. Something is not sitting well with me. I know I'm not the only one. You understand? And there's nothing prophetic about what I'm saying. It's just common sense, because I've had people who have reached out to me and who have actually said this to me, who have actually gotten this book, okay, that I have shared on this program numerous times. And my queen and I both have had some teaching sessions with a couple people, okay, not going to put names out there out of respect to their privacy, okay, that has inquired about this book right here and has actually purchased this book, okay, and have told me that they have experienced exactly what I'm talking about. So I know, okay, just from experience, again, not trying to be all deep and, oh, thus I hear the Spirit telling me. No, it's called experience in life. Everything is not a prophetic word. Everything is not a dafa, okay, a word of divination from a spirit. You understand? Some things are just simple logic out of life and experience you can talk from. And we're going to talk about that too. We're going to talk about these things too. Being able to move away from, oh, the Lord told me. And not a lot of stuff people say the Lord told them is really just simple common sense and wisdom from experience in life. I'm signing out. Tune into the program. Make sure you follow us here. Okay. Make sure you follow us here. Follow us here on YouTube. Okay. Follow us here on Instagram. I put some posts out there that challenges everybody, including myself. Before I teach these things, okay, I have been challenged in my own thinking. And I said, let me share this with the world. Because so once was I. And I'm not going to get on here and act like I've never been religious before. I'm not going to get on here and act like I've never been confused before. I'm not going to get on here and act like I never questioned why am I here before. No, that's not my story. That's not my story. And I want to share those things with you to help you, for those of you who are sincere, and for those of you who have had these divine experiences, okay, and you know that there is more. You want to go to a higher height in a deeper depth in your spiritual life. For those of you who are tired of man interfering with your walk and always trying to manipulate you and control you, listen, if you want to be free, continue to tune in here. And I promise you, I will share some information with you that will help you to do exactly that. Be free. Peace. Wow, you know, I actually have a testimony out here from Queen Darlene Stewart. And she said, I got the book because of you. Now, I didn't tell her to put this out here. She put this out here on her own. And Queen Darlene, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Thank you so much, man. That means so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nicola Gullah, she said, may you have all the levels of success equal to your intentions, aimed at giving to the people that very blessing. May nothing but success come your way in this vision. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Madupe, thank you very much for that blessing, sister. Likewise unto you and your family. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe.